They did the mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Welcome to the Jig Show. Welcome to the Jig Show. Welcome to the Jig Show. It's everybody's favorite show. It's time for you and me to go to the Jig Show. Holy shit, I'm sick, Jig Show. Wanna die, Jig Show. Welcome to the Jig Show. Welcome to the Jig Show. It's everybody's favorite show. It's time for you and me to go to the Jig Show. Holy shit, I'm sick, Jig Show. Wanna die, Jig Show. Wow, this is some serious reverb here. It's everybody's favorite show. It's time for you and me to go to the Jig Show. Welcome to the Jig Show. Holy shit, I'm sick, Jig Show. Wanna die, Jig Show. Wow, this is some serious reverb here. Welcome to the Jig Show. Alright, well, here we go. Welcome to the Jig Show. Welcome to the Jig Show. It's everybody's favorite show. Got a bunch of shit over here. It's the Jig Show. I'm sick and dying. Oh my god, I hate my life. Can't sing the Jig Show theme. Let's see, I got a text message. What does it say? Dave's gonna be late. Welcome to the Jig Show. Yeah, man. Hello. How is everybody? How's everybody doing? Hello. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm sick and I hate my life. Makes me want to die. There's nothing worse in the world than a minor head cold. If you've ever, it's the worst pain any person could ever experience. If you've ever had a minor cold like this, and you would understand, I'm close to dying. I'm close to death. And if I don't recover soon, I don't know. I might die.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. No, I was just explaining to the fans that I'm dying.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Oh, need to put those up.
Welcome to the Chick Show. Well, welcome to the Chick Show.
Last time you watched wrestling,
It's been a while.
I got bored with it,
Same.
man.
Big time.
Which is stupid because it was on a fucking heater.
Yeah, it was on a heater for a while. Like, I don't know. The whole John Cena last year really kind of took the air out of everything. It felt like
For
I
me, oh, go ahead.
I would say I stopped. I kind of stopped watching after The Rock didn't show up at WrestleMania,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, all right, this shit sucks. And then like nothing compelling has really happened since then.
Well, I kept watching,
Mm-hmm.
but then Michael Cole just decided he needed vacation, I guess.
All right.
And I was like, well, I could at least handle it with him. But Joe Tessitore, I'm like, doesn't he do like baseball and shit?
Yeah, Joe Tessitore. I mean, he started doing it with boxing.
Oh yeah.
He's on Fight Night Round 3 as the commentator. That's how long he's been doing that. That game came out in
Yeah.
like 2011.
Long time ago.
And I like Joe Tess. I think Joe Tess is an incredible commentator. I don't like him for wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then Pat obviously was like, "Yeah, I can't do this. That I'm too busy," which I get.
Well, he has seasons. He comes and goes. Like he doesn't do it really during football.
Well, so somewhere it was either spring or summer. He decided like I can't keep doing this because I got my show every day, and then I'm flying out every week for whatever.
Yeah, every
And then when
Monday I'm in a different city, and then
Mhm. And then when football season is around, that's fucking insane.
that's I'm all right with that. I like Pat, but I'm getting a little overexposure to Pat lately,
Yeah,
which is once I start getting overexposed to somebody, I need to pull back. Otherwise, I start hating them.
that's fair. Well, I like watching his sideline, the thing they do for playoffs, but A, he's an Indiana fan, and
Right.
B, Oregon hasn't won when he's been on our sidelines. So I don't like it.
Yeah, I still remember last year at the Rose Bowl. I had the main game on in the bedroom. Then I had the Pat Mac broadcast going on in here, and I didn't realize that. So like after they went up like 34-0 or whatever it was, I like get up and walk into the I like all right, that's enough. So I turn it off and I go walk in the other room and I just hear Pat Mac go, "The Ducks have run into a big red buzzsaw." I'm like, "Get fucked, Pat McAfee."
Yeah.
And I like you can't, and I don't blame him for this. You can't blame him for this, but I hate Pat McAfee because he brought Dave Portnoy to television. Like
Yeah.
his existence made Fox go, "We need a loudmouth guy too. Let's just saddle
The
up with Barstool and fucking give them all our money." Fucking idiots.
difference is Pat actually knows sports.
Exactly.
Dave Portnoy just he knows pizza, I guess.
Fuck Dave Portnoy.
He knows New York pizza.
Yeah, speaking of Barstool, look at what I just sent the group chat. Like the Barstool Huskies crash out has been legendary.
Yeah, the Huskies are losing their shit.
Oh yeah,
And
like and honestly, we
I
would.
enjoy that.
Yeah, we would. I mean, we would be too. If the roles were reversed,
Hmm.
we would be pissed too. But they're not
Oh
reversed,
yeah,
so it's hilarious.
they aren't.
Just another. And it's funny. Like everything about it is bad. Like every single step of the process is bad.
Yeah.
Like why are we doing re-signing to begin with? Re-signing should not be a thing. Um, and then after that, it's like not only do you not do it 4 days later, you release your statement during the celebration of life for the soccer goalie who died of cancer. So
Yeah.
everybody, all your teammates who were at this funeral, all of a sudden their phone lights up with you transferring.
Well, you're not supposed to be looking at your phone when you're at the funeral.
Well, you know how funerals go.
I do know.
Somebody has to get up and pee and checks their phone, and all of a sudden your friend
Suddenly, they're like, "Yo, did you see this shit?"
you're like, hey man, look at your phone. You're not supposed to look at phones at your funeral. I know, but you need to look at your phone. We're having another funeral in a minute for the football team. So coming into this year, they're really excited about their admittedly good recruiting class. But so now they have no quarterback, they have no running back, they have no wide receiver one, they have no wide receiver two. Yeah, their best wide receiver coming back is Desmond Roebuck, and he's a slot guy because
Yeah.
the guy who got knocked the fuck out against USC, Vines Bright transferred. Denzel Boston's going to the NFL. So yeah, their best remaining receiver from last year is Desmond Roebuck, and that dude is definitely not a number one receiver.
No.
Like I was talking to my buddy Robbie about this when it happened. I was like, Damon Williams, he fell into well, still does. He's still playing. He falls into the physically gifted, bad at football kind of quarterback. Like physical gifts, like Ty Thompson's another example of this. Like guys
Yeah.
who have a lot of physical gifts and have been able to get this far on their physical gifts.
Yeah.
But once they can no longer rely on skill gap, they're fucking trash.
I saw something about Lane Kiffin trying to get what's his fuck from Washington.
Oh, he's the primary spot right now. I'm gonna go grab a Sprite. Be right back.
You guys can watch me eat. It's like one of those 24-hour streams where somebody just does their life. And this is my life. Actually, it's only like this on every other week because we have basketball practices from 4 to 5:30 for the girls and 5:30 to 7 for the guys. The guys are at the 5:30 to 7 this week, and the next week will be 4 till 5:30. So I don't have to rush home and eat.
Welcome to the Robin
Right?
Show.
I was telling that listener my schedule. Oh, you can't even hear me still.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, I was telling my basketball schedule, and I was like, "This is like one of those live streams where they're just always on, and you
Yeah.
just watch me eat. I'm over here eating."
Welcome to the Robin Show. Welcome to the Robin Show.
I even left practice early. I was like, I'm gonna get home and then eat, and then the food just took another 20 minutes to make. So, it happens. Oh, I have one of those somewhere.
It's kind of cool. They're really good for lighting candles.
Yeah. I think it's up there, but I'm not grabbing it.
That's a bad idea.
Hmm.
Do not let the intrusive thoughts win. You know, it's always fun. Like whenever I look at things like this, I realize that at the sheer base, the core of what this is it's a faulty wire. Like
Yeah.
it's an arc. It's arcing, right? Like
Mhm.
that's broken. It shouldn't be doing that, but it's designed to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of funny to me.
It is kind of funny.
Kinda ding,
Kind of ding.
kinda ding.
Really?
I had so many. I actually started writing them down this time in January. I had so many grievances like the day after. Yeah, and it's all, and the two of them came to me right away, and I'll just say it now. The frustrated one, I
Mm.
it fucking sends me anytime I hear somebody say frustrated. Like on TikTok, is like I've been so frustrated with this. I'm like, no, you haven't. The other one is the word aggressiveness. Where did this bullshit word come from? It's aggression. We already have a word.
Yeah.
Like why do people say aggressiveness? Especially in sports, it's so bad. I hear it like 3-4 times a week. People say aggressiveness. We already have this word. It's aggression.
Hmm.
Like you've
Yeah, I
created.
don't know. I think you're right, but I think it just translates easier because we're lazy.
Right. And so because we're dumb and lazy, we've created a longer word
Mm-hmm.
for a word that already exists. Because what
Yeah,
about
because you would say a level of aggression.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
it's
right.
it's up there with half yard line.
1 inch line.
Ah, 1 inch line does not exist.
Can you show me where that line is?
Please do.
Oh, it doesn't exist? Oh, that's weird. Because you just used that in a sentence.
Yeah, if we could set the ball at the 1 inch line, we would. What
Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, I do and I don't. But why is like it seems like it makes so much more sense for a pass interference penalty in the end zone to go to the gigantic spot in the middle of the field where there's a line instead of the one where they just kind of place the ball arbitrarily.
Hmm. What do you mean?
Like where like the same spot where you kick an extra point. Is that
Oh, the
big?
three?
Is it the three? I thought it was at the two.
It's the three.
Oh, that's a little far back then.
Yeah, I think it goes to the one because they don't want to say, well, we give them inside the one. Like the one is just the closest we can
Right.
do.
And you can't just be like, all right, they get a touchdown,
Yeah.
which the only time I've ever seen. You remember a couple of years ago in the playoffs when the Eagles were playing? God, who were they playing? Not important, but
That
oh, it was Washington, and they kept trying to jump the tush push and got off sides like 3 times in a row, and the referee
was
goes
last
on,
year. Yeah.
and he's like, if they do it again, we will award a touchdown for like unsportsmanlike conduct, basically. Like that's, I mean, that makes sense, but that's kind of bullshit.
It's in the rules though.
Yeah,
Because Gene's territory talked about it. Yeah. I was like, that's such a weird rule, but I mean, it makes sense.
like how many penalties into the end zone? Yeah, I
It
just
seems like more teams figured out how to stop the tush push
well,
this
Jason
year.
Kelsey also retired.
Right. But they were still pretty fucking good after he retired.
Yeah, it doesn't seem nearly as effective. It seems like every team has a version of it, and
Yeah.
it's like it's become the quarterback sneak.
Tampa Bay put two 350-pound dudes in the center, and they're like, "All right, try it now."
Like, damn, the craziest one was when Chris Jones lined up sideways along the line of scrimmage to try
That seems to be the best. That honestly, that's the best.
to.
You're really creating a problem by doing that.
Yeah, and you just like gator roll your way to the right.
Yeah, I like it.
Keep trying to tell Nolan that the best way to make $1 million playing football is to be a kicker or a long snapper.
Long snapper, you're gonna make the league minimum,
But you're also
but
gonna play
that's
for
still
40
pretty
years
solid. Yeah, right.
because you literally it's the most protected position in the game.
100%.
You can't they can't even touch you when you're on the field until you lift your head. They jump over you, straight to jail.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is Venezuela. That fucking episode of oh man. Oh life, you're so funny.
Yes.
Man, Dave is really stretching the limits of credulity here.
Say how far he was when he realized he forgot his wallet.
I don't know, he was probably up to his elbows in dude ass.
Yeah, dude ass.
Dude ass, dude ass.
So that was at 7:18. That could have been when he realized it, and if he realized it then, he would have been almost to Myrtle Creek.
Oh shit! So he's got a full like 10 minutes until he
Uh,
gets home. So
yeah, he won't get home.
he's got to eat. He's
He
got
might forego eating.
he'll show up with a plate. Mom,
Right.
Mom handed me this as I walked in the door. Shut up, Dave.
Oh yeah, I need to text Tammy. I was just gonna call her while we're on the show, but I'll just text her.
She'll be like, "What? You doing
Right?
what? What's a podcast? Hey, these guys do a podcast.
Hey Norm.
Hey, Norm, these guys do a podcast." Dude, that fucking Mitch Hedberg thing I sent you the other day, I still love. I'm still like, it's still
Pretty good.
Yeah. No, man, you don't get it. That's what the credit card represents.
Yeah. We need a credit card so we can charge it.
Here's like $6,000. No, sir. And like with a dude like Mitch, it's not like he was gonna thrash the room. He's gonna get real fucking
Right.
high, and then he's gonna go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hotels are a fucking.
Hustle.
There's something. Yeah, a little bit.
Julio came up one week. Well, it was Julio and Bailey came up and Ben. So it was, yeah, it was all of us. And we got a hotel. He got a hotel room. So he goes into the hotel and he says to the lady, he's like, "Hey, do you guys have a suite?" She's like, "Yeah, we do." He's like, "Is it occupied?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Do you think you could upgrade me to the suite?" She's like, "Well, normally there's a charge." He's like, "Yeah, but there doesn't have to be." He's like, you can put like you can override that right there with that button right there, you know." He's like, and then he says, and then he said the phrase that echoes in my head that I will use henceforth. He says, "I don't want you to do it if you're going to get in trouble."
Right.
And then she's like, "No, I can do it. I can do it." And I was like,
What sort of Jedi mind fuckery is this?
I was like, I'm going to write that one down and put that in my fucking persuasion book for later.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
pretty
we
good.
we end up in like this huge fucking room. I mean, you go into a hotel and you've got a 12-foot ceiling. You've done something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, we ended up watching some an F1 race, and Bailey and I drank some lean while it happened.
Nice.
But like, I'm me, so I need more than a regular person for anything to affect me.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I got a little buzz off of it, but I like have to mix. I've done it before. I need to have like 2 or 3 ounces for it to actually affect me,
Yeah.
which is kind of a lot. And so like,
Yeah, I'm worse.
yeah. Well, I've only done it like twice. Wait,
Same.
wait. You have a connection for coding cough syrup?
No, when I've had it, I've been
Uh,
like, well, you know what I'm making. Because this cough is not that bad.
maybe, man, I wish I had a health insurance.
Yeah, it's nice.
I make too much money to get poor people health insurance.
And that is the scam. Health insurance is such bullshit. All insurance is bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say insurance in general. It's like, here, I'm going to give you money and make a bet against myself that I'm a bad driver.
I've never once, knock on wood, had to file an insurance claim.
That's not true for me.
I'm aware.
I have had, I think out of everybody I know, I've probably had the worst car luck.
Yeah. It's not even close for me with you.
Go Ducks.
You're the guy.
Yeah.
Go Ducks.
If there's a car, if something is going to happen to their car, it's going to be me. It's going to
Yeah.
be me. And it's over every car I've ever owned. The only car I've had, I take that back. I've had 2 vehicles that really didn't have any issues. That was a Ranger and the Mazda.
Yeah.
The only thing that happened to the Mazda is I broke a belt. And, that'll happen.
Yeah.
And then the radiator hose blew off of the Ranger, and I decided at 250,000 miles it was time to get something different.
Yeah, the navigator's getting there.
Well, the Tahoe, I gotta send it. I forgot to take pictures and send people my new car. Um, I did tell you I got a new car.
You mentioned it, but it was just brief.
Yeah, so I got a Tahoe, and it's white. It looks like a stormtrooper.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. I need to get a white Oregon sticker, but I can't find them online. They're all. I have to go to the shop.
Yeah. You just find somebody that's got a Cricket, they can make you one.
I could do that. But it's a Z71.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a 2002. It's got like the guy who owned it worked at a shop, and he was doing good work, and the owner was like, "Hey, like how about we take your Tahoe in and we'll just tear the engine down and put it back together?" And he's like, "Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead." So they did that, and everything was cool. And then his wife is like, "Hey, it's shifting weird," and the guy's like, "Hey, it's shifting weird," and the owner's like, "Bring it into the transmission shop." So they tore the transmission down and put it back together and stuck it back in the car. Um, it has a file this thick of everything that's ever been done to it.
Damn.
Yeah, so like all the maintenance records are intact. It's clean. It's got everything you could imagine. It's got
Yeah.
a little touch screen fucking stereo, and dude, it's rad.
Nice.
I love this thing. And yeah, the seats that get you going this way and this way, heated seats, like
Heated seats are nice.
it's got, oh dude, and it's got the full K&N air filter system on it. Not just the filter.
Oh,
It's
cool.
got the full fucking nozzle and hose and everything.
Nice.
So like I was in 737 gears, yeah, and a motor that won't die.
For all the off-roading you do?
Well, no, it's the 737 are good for a highway.
Oh, okay.
Because I can cruise at 75 miles an hour at like 2,000 RPMs.
Damn,
Yeah. So
pretty cool.
I got I got home from Oregon on half a tank, which was about $40.
Pretty good.
It's half of what it was in the Suburban.
Yeah.
And it's, oh my god, it's like driving a sofa compared to the Suburban. I don't know. You never rode in that thing, but it was like the suspension was so stiff on it, you felt every single bump.
Yeah.
And this is just like
Hmm.
it's luxurious. Windows are tinted. It's got
Yeah.
a sunroof.
Nice.
It's got one of those little smoker things on the driver's side, so
Yeah.
I can be a Seattle stoner in the rain.
Navigator has those. I don't need them.
They're cool.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm like, whatever.
They're also
Car
nice
works.
for when if you want a little bit of fresh air and it's raining out.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave's home.
Saw that.
Dave, I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I
My
don't know.
God, we did karaoke on New Year's. Fucking housed.
Nice.
Oh my God. I couldn't even read the words. I was like, I can't tell what this says, but I know the tune, so I'm gonna hum along with it.
Yeah, I was down in Eugene, my grandparents.
Nice.
I it was funny because like I was talking to my grandpa. I said, "Hey, you know, man, I don't remember the last time we got to watch an Oregon game together." He's like, "No, it's been a while. This will be fun." So we're sitting down. It was not fun.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpa and I, like at the end of the like when we went up 16-0, I look over at him like, "I remember what it's like to watch a game with you. Now I don't like it." he's like, he's like, yeah, yeah. I said, we're both just wound tighter than a 3-day clock, sitting here just absolutely chewing nails until something good happens, and then we scream. It's like I love talking to my grandpa about Oregon football because it's like I looked to Adam and I said, in your wildest dreams, did you ever think Oregon would win the Orange Bowl?
Right. Nope.
Like nobody on the West Coast has ever won the Orange Bowl. Like we don't even get invited to the Orange Bowl.
No.
And in
That's why
four,
I don't like the playoff setup because if you've got a team from the West and they aren't the top seed, they're getting hosed on their bowl game.
yeah, like their closest hope is like Texas outside the
Yeah.
Rose Bowl. I mean, obviously,
Yeah. Well, and then the Fiesta Bowl.
but oh yeah, I
But
forget.
we're not in either of those, so
I hate the Fiesta Bowl.
let's go to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Why is the Peach Bowl like I don't? The Peach Bowl feels like a lesser bowl to me than are they? Do they rotate them or is it just okay?
Yeah, they rotate them.
Because I was gonna say
Yeah.
the Peach Bowl is not does not have the same prestige as the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, it depends on who you look at, because like the Peach Bowl was traditionally like ACC, SEC, and then
So is the
the
Orange Bowl.
that's what I meant.
Oh,
Sorry, and the Peach Bowl was SEC and whoever else,
like an at
Big
large.
10, Big 12, one of those. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, man.
Hey,
You ready for a good ass show?
one of us is.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not Dave.
not Dave.
Son of a bitch.
Little bitch does it all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Cool. I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. All right, here we are. We're back again.
You're
So-
back again.
Yeah, you. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show, and I guess I gotta jump straight to the Robin introduction because fucking Dave. But you might recognize him from your rear view mirror, you might recognize him from his new show on TrueView called I Like to Hang Out with Chris Hansen. I don't know. Shut up. Fuck you. It's Robin.
Hey, I'm Robin. Yes, I am. And showing up late is not my thing usually. Today, he's super late. He brought me Filipino food. Hasn't even checked to see if his mic works, and he's slurping on something from a Lay Tits Now cup.
Lay tits now.
It is Dave.
It's Dave. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. I mean, that's how that goes.
The first
Yeah,
episode of
it's-
2026, Dave comes out of the closet.
Yep.
It looks like he's in one. Actually, this is a closet, but I'm out of it.
Well, my
This is
closet's
a-
over there.
Pantry / armory / Dave's office.
That sounds like a lot
Yep.
of. That sounds pretty gay, Dave.
Any more
Sounds like
slash and to be Guns N' Roses.
Sounds like I'm waiting for a big fat hairy man to come up to me and go, David, you're a wizard.
Isn't that your dad?
Speaking of wizards, the sleeve hangs long. It's Jake.
It's me, One Take Jake, back
This
in the
is
saddle again. I want to die. I've said this several times. I want to die. I'm Ric Flair.
Woo!
Yeah, I was home sick from work today. And you ever go and like, I'm gonna lay down. I wish I could take a nap. I'm just gonna lay down and close my eyes and see what happens. And you wake up 4 hours later.
Yes.
Yeah, it happened to me just
This
before
is
the
the
show.
near death nap.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Mhm.
That's how you know you're sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 It is going around. My nephew and sister-in-law both got the pneumonia.
No shit.
Yeah. My nephew's been like sick for about 3 weeks, and they're like, wow, this is taking a long time. But not sick to the point where it's like, man, I feel like shit, but not like terribly sick.
Is it like walking?
Then my
pneumonia?
sister-in-law, I guess.
Yes.
Is that that's what that is? But yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, he was here for Christmas and everything, and he was like, you could tell he was tired and
Yeah.
just was like not feeling it.
I
And we're
just
like, "Dude,
assumed it was because he was wrestling.
yeah, right. He's wrestling and he's 16 years old. So, but then my sister-in-law said he
Boner
took
wrestling,
him.
boner wrestling, boner wrestling, boner
Right.
wrestling.
What are y'all doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah.
Stuart, what are you doing?
So they went to the doctor and she wasn't feeling well, and it's like, oh, you both have pneumonia.
Oh,
That'll happen.
I like
It's
is
pneumonia
pneumonia
season.
one of those things where once you have it, it becomes easier to get.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I just found out that there's 3 different types of there's viral, bacterial, and
Alien.
yes, there's a
That sounds
third
about
word.
right. Yeah.
There's a third word that all of us would be like, yeah, that's the word.
Like that makes sense. Let's see what
Hmm.
Google. We have. I've got all of mankind's knowledge right here. So let me.
Right.
There we go. Yeah.
3 kinds of pneumonia.
Oh
Fungal.
it is.
yeah.
Yep. That's the word.
Yeah.
The old
Oh
fungal.
yeah, that makes sense. Fungal
Yeah.
bacteria.
Called it.
That's from like black mold and shit. That's
Yeah.
bad. That's a bad one.
Mhm.
That's
I
what
think
Bailey
they've got
almost
the
ended up with.
bacterial, but yeah.
When Bailey was living up here and he almost died. That was he had black mold poisoning real bad.
Mhm.
Like it took him like a year for his head to clear up.
Jeez.
Yeah, like it was not
That's
good.
rough.
Like he was legitimately like I would pick him up and he would just be like it was like the first fresh air he'd get all day, and then from there he'd go work at the yacht shop where none of that
Yada
air was,
yada 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 yada.
none of that air was clean.
Mm-mm.
Like people are sanding
Just
and
debris up in the air.
yeah, people are
Debris.
sanding fucking fiberglass all the time, and they open the door, and then you're not wearing a mask. Yeah, I worked a couple jobs that I realized were not good for my body long term. That one, and then also the job where I was rolling around in aluminum shavings and antifreeze, and the floor was literally radioactive.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what that Imagine Dragon song's about. Jake's job.
Waking up. Oh.
Antifreeze in my face.
Antifreeze in
In
my
the
face.
Cody Rhodes.
Something, something, Cody Rhodes.
I think I am gonna quit this job. Whoa.
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 I told my boss to kiss my ass. I'm leaving here today. Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck this job. I'm out of here today.
Well,
I'm
hopefully
not
you don't
a-
have the pneumonias.
Yeah. All that from somebody having pneumonia. We're singing about Cody Rhodes quitting his job.
All right.
Full circle.
I quit my job.
They don't call it the conversational circle jerk for nothing.
That you may have just found our sub headline for this fucking podcast, the conversational circle jerk.
Well, and when you said getting pneumonia, if it makes it easier to get it, I don't think so. Because so years ago, when my brother was like 8 years old, so this is coming up on 30 years ago, he got pneumonia, and then he's never had it again. So,
well,
not that that's the end all be all.
Here's what Google has to say. Having pneumonia, I know it's pneumonia. I'm not illiterate. Don't get frustrated.
We know
with
this,
me.
folks.
Having pneumonia once doesn't make you immune. In fact, some people are prone to getting it again, especially if they have underlying health issues like asthma, COPD, or diabetes. A weakened immune system, smoke, or don't fully recover, creating a higher risk for reoccurrence or reinfection with different germs.
Makes sense.
So, like, pneumonia is like a sprained ankle. If it doesn't heal, it'll happen again.
Yep. Not like herpes. You
No.
can't get rid of that.
Sure you can.
Not the pee-pee herpes.
Sure you can.
They don't have a... I don't think they have a vaccine for that. Last time I looked,
Not
they didn't.
publicly available, but the government has one.
Magic Johnson probably has it
Yeah.
in a vault
just
under his house.
Blends up some dollar bills and injects them directly into his bloodstream.
Right.
So
That's how you get rid of AIDS.
I made you guys watch something.
Dude, fuck you.
What'd you do? I'm
What
sorry.
the fuck was that movie?
Oh God, I hate you now.
So
You're
Jake-
going on my grievance list for this year, Jake.
Well,
Yeah,
that
Jake
movie was on
sends
my...
a text and he's
Jake's-
like, Dave needs to watch this so we can talk about it. And I was like, well, I haven't watched it. I'll put it on right now. And then Dave shows up at my house and he's watching it now too. The movie is called Him, and you should not watch it. I do not recommend it. Don't waste your time unless you want to see a terrible movie that makes zero
It
sense.
was on my grievance list for a reason, but I needed someone to share in the pain with me so I could talk
Mhm.
about it with somebody.
Yeah,
Good
like I said,
Lord.
you're going on my grievance list for this year because of that. It's happening right now.
I'm all right with that. My
Like, it was
Mm.
so stupid.
none of it. Like it was a fever dream the whole way through.
They're like, hey, football is about selling your soul and religion. Hey, this guy's going to kill some people. What?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
none of this is going to come back to him.
No.
There are also
Okay.
like I saw some alternate endings, and one of the alternate endings is Marlon Wayans' character isn't dead.
Okay.
So he's sitting there in his football gymnasium watching the Super Bowl, having pills like fed to him, and Cade, whatever the fuck his name is, or Cameron Cade, wins the Super Bowl, and he's like, I want to thank my teammates and he like thinks he does the classic everybody but God thank you, and Marlon Wayans' character sitting there like wearing his 8 Super Bowl rings like, and he's got like a big halo over his head. It's a light, but it looks like a halo. And then the other one, they win the Super Bowl, and he's celebrating, and he didn't go the route where he sold his soul. But then at the very end, he turns and looks down at the floor, and there's a football still spinning. Because
So it really sounds like they didn't know what they wanted to do for the end.
they had no idea. They had
It doesn't sound like it didn't seem like they knew what they wanted to do for the movie.
Yeah. Well, they had okay, it looked like it could have went somewhere.
They had some good
I kept
parts to the
hoping.
movie. That's a hard part, is that
Yeah.
there's some good shit in that movie.
Yeah.
But it's so surrounded by shit that I felt. I told Robin, I was like, "Are we?" Because he started another movie called Begonia, and I was like, "Are we doing a Cannes Film Festival run right now? Because these movies are shit."
And I watched like the first 10 minutes of it, and it's like I can't do this right now.
Right?
I might come back to this, but today is not the day.
No.
I almost watched Begonia today. I decided not to. I don't know what it's about.
Instead, we watched Black Widow, and the end of the Edward Norton Hulk.
That you made a good decision there. Like, hey, let's go watch some popcorn movies that'll entertain us.
Right? Like, I'm not a big thinker movie guy.
Well, this movie
You know what I
wasn't
mean?
a big
Like-
thinker movie.
No, it was not. It
I
don't.
thinks it is.
Tinker
It's-
movie.
Yeah, it was such a. What? How did I put it when right after we watched it?
Up its own
I
ass.
don't
The
remember.
most convoluted metaphor I have ever seen in my life.
What?
I wonder what the director said about the movie. Like I almost want to look up
You're like
what he thought it was about.
you're starting to hit the point where I'm at now, where like this movie was so bad, I'm curious about it.
Yeah.
Like I've watched a couple like people review it and talk about it, and most of the time, like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Like this, like there's one guy who's like, "This is the best movie," blah blah blah. I'm like, no, it is not. What do you think a good movie is?
I can watch just about anything and be entertained.
Yeah, Dave, like you are a very positive movie viewer.
I watched The Boy with Striped Pajamas, which is a good movie, but it's one of those award-winning thinker movies.
It's like if you
Mm.
were
I
to
was-
watch that fucking
I was entertained.
Billy Elliot or Billy Madison or whatever.
I like Billy Madison.
Yeah. Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie
Nudie
Magazine.
Magazine. I just want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Even if okay, What Dreams May Come.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, he dies, goes to heaven. It's kind of a confusing movie if you're not following along because so much shit changes because he's in heaven. It's all weird, blah, blah, blah. He goes to hell. Entertaining the whole way through. And it gets you thinking.
This movie done better is called The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Like, that's a great movie, and it's
That one at least made sense.
it's the same Faustian agreement, you know. I want to talk to you guys about some of my favorite scenes from the movie, and when I say favorite, I mean scenes that I remember because they were so dumb. The first one that pops to mind is the sauna scene.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. Who the fuck were those two guys?
Who the fuck were the
Why
two?
was that chick just hiding under the bench in the sauna?
And how did she pick up a rock out of the sauna, like a 200-degree rock? She just picks it up and walks over. And
She
she's
might
like,
have got it when she went in there.
No, she picks it up out of the thing.
Oh,
After
yeah, I
he
don't
turns
know
the
then.
heat up.
I missed that part.
Also, same concept. I don't know if you've ever sat in a sauna with wood benches shirtless and then tried to lay down.
Right.
You can't do that.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It does not feel good unless you want grill stripes.
Yeah, that sucks. Don't do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about the scene where they put him in a linebacker helmet?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
my two favorite parts of that are the headbutt and his skull cracks a little bit more, but we never revisit that.
Mhm.
Like at the beginning of the movie, he has a traumatic brain injury, and they start acting like that's going to be a major thing. They're like, "Hey, if you take one more shot to the head, you could die." And he's like, "Okay, cool. I'm still going to play football." And so then he battering rams his head into another dude who's running at him at full speed. He just like pulls his head back and slams it into the other guy. I'm not a physics guy at like expert or anything like that, but that shit don't work. It's not,
And the other guy crumples up
it just has
Yeah.
into knockout pose.
just has a fucking epileptic seizure in the middle of the field. And then
Mhm.
like the camera behind the face mask as the guy's screaming into the face, like that, I laughed out loud the first time I saw it because like they think that
So
this is such a good shot.
I remember you talking about that, and I was like, I mean, it kind of made sense. It it wasn't the most confusing part of the movie, that was for sure.
That's fair.
Yeah. I understood who was speaking to
But
whom.
I didn't think it was like this is amazing or shit. It was just to me it was just, hey, look, we got this so you can see how shitty it is to see out this thing.
Mhm.
But
To me, it came
I don't know.
across
It didn't
as
bother me really.
well. It came across to me because once I saw the movie as being up its own ass, like I started viewing everything through that lens, and then I was just imagining the director being like the dude from who's like, oh, and then we will have the camera shoot through the face mask. Yes, it will be sick. What if what if instead of calling the movie The Goat like we want, we call it Him? My God. You know who I'm talking about?
They definitely took it to Cannes. Yeah, they definitely took that movie to Cannes thinking they had something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then America was like, this movie
This
sucks.
movie sucks. And like
Mhm.
how quickly it went from theater to streaming should have been a clue because I don't remember that movie hitting the theaters at all.
It was at the start of football season.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It was a good time for that movie to come out. It's like, what would you rather watch, him or Concussion?
I'd rather watch football than either of them.
Yeah. Football.
Rudy.
Fuck Rudy. I hate that movie.
I know, that's why I say I'd still rather watch Rudy.
Oh, would I rather watch him or Rudy?
The program.
Hey,
That's a great fucking movie.
Mhm.
I'd watch that.
The program is like the only movie that legitimately shows college football. And then, do you remember that show that was on ESPN for one season? It was called Playmakers.
Vaguely.
Vaguely, I don't think I ever watched it though.
I really liked it. I have it on DVD. I might watch it again to see if it's any good, and then lend it to you guys. But I remember it being really entertaining. Like Omar Gooding was in it, and like he's a cokehead, and then the other older running back gets on steroids. The wide receiver's gay. The quarterback has concussion problems. Like all
What
the
about the tight end?
yeah. Well, how do you think they found out the wide receiver's gay? But every problem in the NFL is on this team, and the NFL did not like the show, and they made ESPN stop, despite the fact that it was really good.
Huh.
They're like, hey, yeah, you're exposing all the things that we don't like being exposed.
What do you mean the whole team is on video beating their wives?
Yeah, well, that's I forgot. Yeah, and the other one of the running backs ends up beating their wife on steroids.
It was the running backs.
Yeah, because they're running backs. What's going on?
At least one of the linebackers. There's a shady death that they may or may not have been involved with.
Oh, that's how the series starts. The linebacker paralyzes a guy on the field, and like he spends the entire season like dealing with the guilt of paralyzing a guy, and like how do you continue to play knowing that you could do it again?
You learn that if a guy drops his head, it's not your fault.
Yeah, well, he doesn't deal with it that well.
Nobody's ever been paralyzed by keeping their head up and getting hit. It's when you do this every single time.
For some reason, I'm thinking about the movie The Last Boy Scout, which was not a football movie, but there's a football scene when the guy gets a pitch, and as he's running, he pulls a gun out of his pants and just starts shooting guys that are about to tackle him. Then he gets into the end zone and then shoots himself.
Sounds like some Mutant League football stuff.
Yeah, that's
Right?
kind of rad.
Sounds awesome.
What a celebration! Like you never.
And
talk
I have
about
no
touchdown
idea
selling.
why that's in the movie. I cannot remember, but
I'm gonna look it up on the YouTube right now.
pretty sure it was The Last Boy Scout.
Now I want to play Mutant League football.
Yeah, that game rules.
Dude, I used to jam out on Mutant League Hockey a lot.
Mutant League
Yeah.
Hockey was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mutant League football was my favorite because I played that game so much. I would beat teams until the score wouldn't go up anymore. Like you get to 999 and it's like we don't know what to do. You're not supposed to score this much.
Like, do you remember the medieval football game that was in arcades?
Yeah.
That game was fucking good. That was fun. That was back in the era
Yeah,
when
yeah.
arcades understood what football or what video games were supposed to be. Put in a quarter and have some fun for a few minutes.
Now they're like, hey, you want to ride a roller coaster with a VR that somebody else has definitely had lice in?
Yeah. That'll be
Right.
$4.
That's the other thing is why are there no quarter arcade games? Even the pinball ones are like 50 cents or $1.
You got to go to a barcade. If you want to play pinball, the best place to
Right.
go is a barcade because they're like, "Hey, you're going to spend $4 on a beer, and then you're going to spend $20 in quarters."
We have the casino.
Yeah.
We live in Douglas County.
Do you not have?
Although
I thought they had that.
The-
Oh, I guess it was that traveling thing. I was going to say, didn't you guys
there's
have?
the vault. We should try that.
Does it have beer?
No,
Can we take beer?
I'm sure we could. It's dark.
Is that the one that's in Myrtle Creek?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What's the vault?
It's an arcade. It's got
It's an
kind of
arcade
like a
drink.
barcade without beers.
I
You
just put
pay
those.
it-
I just put those two together. It's called the
What?
Vault, and it's in an old bank.
Yes. There and then they have like the fucking Fallout guy painted on the front.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, have you been watching Fallout?
Yes, I have.
I like it.
Pretty good.
I'm halfway through the
story's
second
going.
episode.
Nice.
Or maybe I just started the second. I can't remember.
I
What
have.
day
Yep.
do episodes come out? Because I don't.
I don't know what day they come out. I thought they came out on Sunday. They don't. When?
It's definitely not Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's a weekday.
When
Wednesday?
does Fallout?
Could be. The first one came out on a Tuesday. On a
Tuesday.
It's going up.
It was.
Wednesdays.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Called it.
Watching Fallout after this.
Fallout is really good. I have minor complaints that only people who play the games would complain about, so I'm not going to air them here.
Yeah, save that for the Brandon Crouch podcast.
Yeah, the PDAN podcast with Brandon and Ryan Crouch. It's 6 hours. We're going to discuss one thing.
hmm Just
Right
wait
on.
till they get to the Thor episode.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
god. Thor part
That's probably
6.
the first episode.
Thor part 6. Lady Thor? Not on my watch.
Oh my god! Do you remember how much he lost his shit
Oh
when
my
they said
God.
there was gonna be a female Thor? Ryan
This
was
isn't even
like, "It's
this
Thor
isn't even the
Odin's
movie.
son, not Odin lady."
Bears can smell their menstruation.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't even the movies. It was when the comic book released
comic.
the
Oh
Lady
Yeah.
my
Thor.
God.
When it released Jane Foster, Lady Thor. Oh my.
That is a scientific fact.
Oh my God. It's Odin's son, not Odin lady. Oh, that's a highlight reel right there.
Oh, that
If
was
we were
pretty good.
submitting this for an Emmy, like that would go on the sizzle reel
That's
for
the
sure.
clip. Jamie, clip that.
Jamie, clip that. Oh my goodness! Now I'm completely derailed.
Yeah, that'll happen.
The Peanut podcast. Lady Thor, not on my watch.
I still might clip that and send it to Ryan. He probably laugh.
You would laugh.
He would laugh. That's man. He's a dude I'm glad I reconnected with and got the hatchet buried because he's a funny dude.
He is. He's definitely toned his shit down a lot.
Has he?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Having a kid, I think, kind of did that.
Yeah, having kids will settle you down.
Some people are just pussies. Oh, we were going that route.
There's that.
I'm still team no kids.
Yes.
Dave's over here living that sink life, single income, no kids.
Yeah. Barely have that income too.
It's like quarter of a single income.
Yeah.
He's got that wink income or that wink lifestyle, welfare income, no kids.
There you go.
So more football news. We slapped the shit out of Texas Tech.
Yeah, they should have just not shown up.
Yeah, they would have scored as many points.
That was awesome.
And
It was.
Our offense wasn't, but didn't need to be.
I have gotten to the point where I'm tired of people complaining about us not scoring 50 points a game.
I'm not mad that we didn't score 50 points. I'm mad that we didn't take the points when we had the chance. Just take the points. Dan?
I'm also not I'm not going to pretend to understand the mindset of college coordinators all the time. Will Stein definitely knows more about football than I probably will ever know. But I will say when quick screens haven't worked for a first half, maybe don't run them the second half as many times.
And again, that's always part of the conversation. Is like when you had the defensive line that Texas Tech had, there's not a lot of time to go deep. But when you do scheme it open, you gotta hit it.
Yeah. Well, and that's my other argument for the Will Stein naysayers. I'm gonna let them know. Sometimes Dante just doesn't see it. It's not. You can scheme up an incredible play, and if the guy on the field doesn't see it,
I take it back to the Ohio State game last year, where we would have won that game by 2 scores if Dylan Gabriel was right-handed. Because we're inside the 5. Noah Whittington runs a flat route and is butt naked. He was the only guy on that half of the field. And if Dylan Gabriel is simply looking in that direction, it's the world's easiest touchdown. And we win by 11. Yep. But he's left-handed, so he threw a contested fade route.
Actually, that's kind of perfect. If Dante was left-handed, that scramble sack that he ended up giving up, he would have seen a wide open Kenyon Sadiq down
Yeah.
the field, but he was running to his left.
Did Sadiq have any catches?
Oh yeah, he had like 4 in the first quarter and then 1 later.
And then nothing after that? Okay.
We're like, let's kill him with our tight ends and then stop.
Yeah. Well,
Friday can't come soon enough.
Yeah. Despite the short running room, I still like our shot.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll keep us from trying to run 46 times for an average of 2 yards a carry.
Well, last time we played him before adjusted sack yards, we ran for like 4.8 against Indiana. So we ran the ball. We just didn't execute when we needed to.
It was between our 3-headed monster, it was I can't remember which one. It was 5.4 yards. A carry.
Davidson averaged almost 7, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he's going to average nothing this week.
Yeah. Gonna average that number on his jersey.
Well, we got Bryce Betcher, the emergency running back.
Yes.
Oh, you betcher.
The Caucasian collision unit on offense.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Dude, the CCU had 24 tackles together, right? The rest of the team combined had 25.
Jesus.
So the CCU racked up just about 50% of the entire tackles for the game.
And they would have if
Betcher would have
just fall down for no reason.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
That's like that moment when that run happened. I was like, ah, shit, here we go.
Yeah.
And then defense immediately, like, how did Texas Tech go undefeated? That offense was terrible.
It was not good. They also didn't play a defense like ours either.
That's true.
Our defense is pretty legit.
Mm-hmm.
Best defense I've ever seen in Oregon.
I hope we run more zone and more blitzes against Indiana than we did the first time.
Yeah.
We need to disguise some coverages and take away the quick out, because that's literally what beat us.
The RPO and the quick out.
Yeah. If you make Mendoza read past his second progression, he gets sacked almost every time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when he played for Cal and we just beat the dog shit out of him. That's who I expected was going to show up for Indiana the first time.
Yeah, same.
No.
Same.
Well, crazy thing is, like, Iffy was not in the box score for the Texas Tech game. No tackles, no pass breakups, nothing.
Probably all that Chick-fil-A I saw him eating.
Yeah, right. But also I heard a take on it. It said, well, he also didn't give up any catches.
Yeah, when you have no stats as a cornerback, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Like, I don't have any tackles, I don't have any pass breakups, but also the guys I covered weren't catching it because they weren't open.
It was like every year Nnamdi Asomugha would win cornerback of the year and he'd have like 2 pass breakups.
Yeah.
Because he had 2 balls thrown his direction all year.
Right.
It was like 2 pass breakups and an interception.
Well, I like our chances.
I do too.
Speaking of interceptions and just turnovers in general, fucking Brandon
Finney Jr.
Yeah, Finney
Jr.
2 interceptions and a fucking fumble recovery.
That guy's a ball.
Johnny on the spot, as they said.
And
was like, well, that was lucky.
Bryce Betcher causing the fumble because
a freshman. He's a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we get 2 more years of him.
And the dude's coming in. We're gonna have some skill.
That's the thing is, we weren't even supposed to be here today.
This wasn't even supposed to be.
We were supposed to be here next year. That's why it's so big that Poncho's decided to come back.
Bear,
whoever else. Yeah, Bear.
I think they're the only 2 that have announced.
They are.
I think they're really the only 2 that can.
I think that we get Dante back.
Yeah. Amari Washington's gone. Kenyon Sadiq is gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which I don't blame them.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that Dante Moore could come back with the number 1, number 2 grade overall.
Right.
Mhm.
That's what NIL does, though.
Yeah, he posted something on his Instagram that made me laugh. It said, "In your early 20s, people will tell you to leave college to go play for the New York Jets. It is very important you don't listen to
Yeah,
them."
right.
Yeah.
That,
was
I was gonna
pretty
say NIL and the fear of the Jets. Those two things are really good motivators to come back to college.
My question is does he think the Jets are going to be better next year?
well, I think he's thinking that the Jets are going to take a quarterback this year, so they won't be in the market next year.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Because
They can have
Justin
Fernando
Fields ain't
Mendoza.
working out.
Fucking Dan Orlovsky was like, if Arch Manning declared for the draft this year, he would be the number 1 overall pick. And I'm like,
No, he
Would
would
he?
not.
For what?
Yeah, for what?
yeah, I don't get that.
He probably really likes Diego Pavia too.
Fuck Diego Pavia.
That guy, I don't know about him, man. Yeah.
He's like
He is him.
he
He
CTE.
is.
he is. Yeah, he is him. Oh my! He even kind of looks
That's
like
and
him.
not in a good way, folks.
Just a quick revisiting. What the fuck was that ending?
Don't know.
He comes walking out, and the evil cabal of NFL owners are sitting there, and he picks up a fucking medieval great hammer and kills everybody. Yeah. And then just walks away.
Get a couple with a sword.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then the one chick like stabbed herself.
Yeah.
With a sword like he's fucking Braveheart. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this? Because the movie was so believable up until that point.
And then the
Right.
planes fly overhead and blow red, white, and blue smoke. Because
That part made me laugh.
Yeah, I did laugh on that part.
Because I was like, they thought he was going to sign the thing.
he didn't.
Big ass titties! And they're like, like just flying over.
I'm trying to put some napalm on this jungle's nuts. I need some guys to speak American, goddammit. Tuck and Blue. He's over here trying to build a goddamn sweater. Tuck's got the blue balls. I'm trying to let him squirt some.
Oh, fucking kitty powers.
Did that movie, was it that movie and Hot Rod that really made Danny McBride?
Yeah. Yep, those are the two.
Because he's hysterical in Hot Rod. I've been drinking
pretty
green
funny,
tea
yeah.
all goddamn day. You gonna bring out the demons in me? Oh fuck! So much football.
So much.
And the Seahawks, hell yeah.
I kind of want to. I'm not a
What do I
betting
see?
man, but I kind of want to see what the lines are on Diego Pavia's draft stock.
3rd round.
I was gonna say 3rd round at best.
He lost a lot with his post Heisman meltdown.
Yeah.
Like ownership, like stodgy old white dudes don't like that shit.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go to Cleveland.
Fulfill the prophecy.
Right?
I like how he treated the trip to New York like a Tinder profile and said he was 6'1".
Yeah.
We clearly see that you are not 5'9".
Have you seen his mom?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Well, Dave, you're about to. She looks like Diego Pavia's mom. I'll just say that. Where's the one with her sitting on the rail? There was a picture of her sitting on this rail, and then the picture after it was the rail was all rusty.
I like how they type in Diego Pavia and the first search is mom.
Yeah, Yeah, she looks like she's the queen in Knox County. Here you go, Dave.
I'm looking at her.
Well, here's a specific picture of her.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yep, that
Y-
checks out.
Yeah, it checks
she looks
out.
like she's super proud that her daughter got stripper of the year.
Well, yeah, she's the one who gave her the award.
Employee of the month.
She looks like she'll be Aunt Gina in 20 years.
And still is whorish.
My son Diego played for Vanderbilt. I got to go to
Oh, God.
and stand
Diego
at the-
Pavia's mom's gonna be the next story about a mom banging his teammates.
Oh. I just saw Jameer Gibbs, and I thought he was so handsome. I had to get a closer look at his.
I jerked him off in the locker room.
I jerked him off in the bathroom. He gave me $40
in the middle of his ice bath.
I was actually impressed he could maintain an erection in the ice bath.
Oh god.
You know what they say? If Diego's mom is here, you get an erection in the ice bath.
I just remembered we haven't talked about when I saw Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised.
That was day after Christmas? Or 2
It was a
days
Friday.
after? Yeah. Day after. They're pretty funny. Saw them in Eugene at
What?
Diablo's, but now it's called something else. Something Run.
Last time I was
Chicken
there,
Run?
the Chicken Run.
No, that's a movie.
Mhm.
Last time I was there, I was watching
Crackers
wrestling.
about cheese.
Cheese.
Last time you were there, what?
I was watching wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah, they had live wrestling at the downtown lounge out back, and yeah, so I went there. It was pretty good.
That would have been cool. There's a couple things that I remember. One was Jay's wife calling him because their 10-year-old daughter told her that he had taught her the bad word for vagina.
Which one?
Cunt. And so she's pissed because he's on a flight. So he's like flying from LA to New York, I think, something like a 6-hour flight. So he's like sleeping, red eye type thing. And he gets off the plane and he turns his phone on. He's got all these fucking messages from her. And so he calls her and she's like, I can't believe you told our daughter what the word was for vagina. And he's like, what? I didn't tell her, because she'd been asking that day. And he's like, I can't tell you that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be the person. And he's like, what? Tell me how the conversation went. And she's like, okay. She's laying in bed and she's like, Dad told me the bad word for vagina. And she's like, what? He told you cunt? And then it clicked. And she's like, oh, I said it. And he's like, you got bamboozled by a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Played by your kid. Oh my god, I can't wait to tell Jen that story. She's gonna fucking love it.
It was pretty
Oh.
funny.
Also, if he did tell his daughter what cunt was, are you surprised that the Clit Commander is spreading awareness?
Right? No, because he'd got in trouble for saying, I can't remember which one. I think it was cock or something like that. And so he was like, I'm not doing it again. Not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fucking wife is like, oh my god.
That,
Shit.
yeah,
That's-
that kid is going to grow up and is going to be a problem, because if she's already hustling at 10 like that,
Right.
that kid is
That-
going to be a problem.
Yep. Some of the other things Kevin Smith talked about when they had the fires in California, and how, he lives by Runyon Canyon because he's always doing his walks up there and shit. And
Hiking
So
in
they-
LA?
in LA. Yeah, he would do hikes. He's been hiking in LA.
Have some tacos.
But he was saying the fire had spread to Runyon Canyon, so they evacuated everyone from his neighborhood. And so they packed up and went to the hotel, and his wife was like grabbing pictures and shit, and all he grabbed was his Silent Bob costume so he could still work in case there was a fire. He's like, well, I gotta make money again. And they get to the hotel and he flips on his cameras because he's like, honey, I'm gonna watch our house burn down.
Hell yeah.
And the cameras are still working. And he's like, there's no fire here. And so she turns on the news. Runyon Canyon got skipped somehow. And he's like, what the fuck? So he comes back to the house and he's like, I'm going to go check it out. And he like takes back roads because there's cops blocking it off. He's like, luckily I knew the back way. And he gets there and his old German neighbors are sitting on their porch, just sitting there watching the fires. And he's like, you guys didn't evacuate? And he's like, he goes, they said, we're not pussies like you. And I fucking laughed. I was like, that's pretty funny.
Dude, like I've seen a combination. I've seen Kevin and Jay twice. I saw them on my birthday, and then I saw them when they did the reboot. They were touring the reboot, so they did like a talk for that. I saw Jay do stand up, which was hysterical. Because he doesn't have Kevin there to kind of rein him in, so he'll just go. You know, he'll be on a tangent for 15 minutes, and then he'll be like, "What was I saying? Oh yeah." So he does the fucking meth when he's standing. He'll like fucking rock and move around and stuff.
Start singing $15, little man.
When we
he definitely sang that.
When we went and got we went and met him. Like, he didn't know he had another signing that day. And so they're like, okay, well, we're going to go get him, but it's going to be a minute because he's playing Fortnite.
Oh.
And we're like, what? They're and I guess it was his publicist who felt comfortable with sharing this with us. They're like, well, you see, when Jay was an addict, whenever he wasn't doing a show, he'd go and he'd use. And now instead of using, he plays Fortnite. So it's his replacement for the drugs. And I went, fuck, man, let him play too. We're going to stand in this line until he's done. Like, let him do his thing. We're cool. And he comes walking, like, hey, sorry, everybody, how you doing?
He talked about how they were in Call of Duty in the last one.
Oh, yeah.
And they were pretty excited about that. And he was like, yeah, I had to go do like 5 hours of fucking voiceover shit. And then they get Kevin in there and he says one line and he's out in 5 minutes. He's like, yeah, because Silent Bob doesn't talk.
He just does the whole chasing Amy monologue.
Right. That would have been awesome. And then Kevin had a funny story about flying to Eugene. He was he thought he told this story. It was like 20 minutes, and I'm going to condense it by quite a bit because I'm not going to tell all the details that Kevin Smith tells because I don't care, and most of them didn't really matter.
Like most Kevin Smiths.
Right. So he was going to fly from LA to Eugene, and his backstory was 4 or 5 years ago, he'd heard that the FAA wasn't looking for weed when they're searching you. So he'd been bringing all his weed since then on the planes.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, as he's walking through LAX, because he had to go through a different section because he had to check baggage, because he usually doesn't check bags. He's always a carry-on guy.
Yeah.
He sees this giant sign with a weed or with the pot leaf crossed out. And it's like, this is not legal on our flights and yada, yada. And I guess he said he stood there for like 10 minutes and one of the TSA guys came over and he's like, so does Silent Bob have weed on him? And he's like, what?
What?
So he went out and dumped all his shit in the car and he flies to Eugene and then he gets here and he went to the weed store immediately and he forgot his wallet in the car. He goes out getting his bag and he sees that he still brought a little vape and he was like, I guess I didn't need it after all. Uh, that was the shortened version. He told like a whole backstory of where he got the vape and all this shit.
Yeah,
and-
he's like, I went to this place, and the guy was like, "Whoa, hey, you're Silent Bob," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm Silent Bob." And so he like took a picture with this guy, whatever. Yeah, go.
The short version of it is he buys this one specific brand, Jester maybe, and he always buys Milkman, I think is what it's called, and the company figured out that it was him because he buys so much that store sells twice as much as anybody else in the country.
And they're like, "Why are you guys?"
And they're
selling
like,
them?"
they asked, and they're like, Kevin Smith buys it, and so then he got a brand deal with them
Nice.
and got his own strain. It's basically the
Blunt
it's the
Man and Chronic.
Milkman. It's the Milkman one, which he said tastes kind of like a cereal, and they just added a flavor to it. And he ended up picking banana because he was like, you could call it Jay and Silent Bob's banana hammock. And that was the gist of it. But it took him fucking 20 minutes to get to that point. I was like, Jesus Christ, this story is fucking Kevin Smithed out.
Yeah, that's a
He's
that's a
monologuing.
funny that's a fun part about Kevin Smith is like the story is going to be good. You don't know where it's going to go.
Right. He definitely
just-
talked. I would say he talked 75% of the time to Jay's 25. But it was still good.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're incredibly entertaining.
It
Just
was a
kind
fun
of curious
time,
why
yeah.
they don't have a Blunt Man and Chronic weed thing.
Well, so they asked him if they wanted to do a Blunt Man and Chronic, and Kevin was like, "No, I want it to be the kind I smoke, and let's just add something to it." And they're like, "Oh, we can do that."
Yeah, like, yeah,
So-
that's easy. Like cut Jay completely
Yeah.
out of this.
If you have questions about the story, he probably answered them, and I could probably tell you. But that's how long the story was. I got all the details. But it was fun. It was a good time.
I heard a funny story that Jay told at his stand-up that when Kevin was trying to get him clean, like he bribed him with becoming a stuntman because like we can't use you for the movies because you're unreliable, but maybe you could go to stuntman school and you could learn to drive cars. He's like, yeah, that's awesome. He's like, but you got to get clean. He's like, so I didn't do that, and I found out that wasn't even true to begin with. They weren't ever going to send me to stuntman school. They just wanted me to get clean.
Sounds about right. Are we going to talk about the Golden Globes at all?
Oh, those are coming up, huh? This Sunday, yeah?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Are we going to live
Do
stream
we
it?
want to guess? We could, or at least live stream us while it's on.
Yeah. We got a few minutes. Let's talk about the big ones.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna do. So the best picture, they have two categories: drama and then comedy or musical. I don't know how comedy and musical got lumped together. I think it's because they know that there's not enough of either, so they're like, yeah, leftovers and drama.
Yeah.
For drama, I think there's probably one movie we've seen. So there's Frankenstein, Hamnet. It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, The Secret Agent, or Sinners. Well, we saw Sinners.
Yeah.
I'm going with Sinners.
Yeah.
What were the first two?
Frankenstein and Hamnet.
I'm gonna go with Hamlet.
Hamnet looks dumb.
It does look dumb, but it looks like a
Never even heard of her.
isn't it like a Hamlet remake or some shit?
It's about the making of Hamlet and how it was because of Shakespeare's fucking kid dying.
Huh. I was unaware of that.
Yeah. And I'll put Sinners. Comedy or musical. Wait, is that on comedy or musical? How? I guess okay. Blue Moon, Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Novella Vague, or One Battle After Another. I watched One Battle After Another, and it was pretty good.
I watched part of it. I need to go back because I was like, oh god, she's fucking him again, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
watch something else. I'm gonna take Marty Supreme.
That's what I was gonna go
Okay.
with.
because the
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet machine, and there was a lot of
Chalamet.
there's a lot of advertising for that on social,
Mhm.
so I'm going to say that they have the machine behind it.
Well, it is also the newest.
Bert Kreischer's in it.
No, just Marty is in it. I just put
It's your
Marty.
kids, Marty. Your daughter marries a black guy.
Do we want to do animated?
Yeah.
Okay, we got Zootopia 2, Elio. Those are the two I've seen. Arco, Demon
Hello?
Slayer.
Oh,
Uh,
Demon Slayer K-pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so no, K-pop Demon Hunter is another one that's
Yeah,
on there.
K-pop Demon Hunter is going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Little Amelie or the Character of Rain.
Actually, I'm gonna go with that one because the Golden Globes are always stupid. You gotta
They're
think
less
like a
stupid than
Cannes
the
guy.
Oscars, though.
Oh yeah, Oscars the bad one. K-pop Demon Hunter. I did hear a lot about Demon Slayer though. Just being Asian.
Which one did you say, Jake?
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
I took Mia to go watch it at her school because they were showing it to the kids, and the first
Oh,
20
okay.
the first 20 minutes, all the kids knew every word of every song. They were
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like going to Wicked.
Dave, did you say Demon Hunter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with K-pop
Or,
Demon Hunter.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at the New Year's Eve party, the kids kept singing K-pop Demon Hunter songs too, but they're children and they don't know how to sing.
Yeah, imagine that with 60 children.
Best female actor in a drama.
Whoever the lead on Pluribus is. Oh no, that's TV.
That's TV. We could do
Going-
TV ones. We could skip that and go to TV
Yeah.
because we got male in a drama and The Rock's nominated.
Oh yeah, did he get nominated for fucking The Wrecking Machine?
He did. Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine.
I don't know. Did either of you guys watch it?
No.
I don't know a single person that's watched The Smashing Machine.
I don't think it's on streaming yet, so I haven't watched it.
I'll watch it
Ooh,
eventually.
weapons. Okay, what were we looking for? Oh, Adam Sandler's got a nomination.
Yeah, doobie.
Chalamet.
Best director. No, I don't care. What did we want? TV. Wanted TV.
Yeah,
Screenplay. Score. Song. Ooh, box office achievement is a fun one. That's the one where they're like, "Hey, did your movie make money? You can be nominated."
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
All right.
Box office.
Avatar.
We got Avatar, Fire and
Nailed
Smash,
it.
F1, Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, K-pop Demon Hunter, Sinners, Weapons, Wicked for Good, and Zootopia 2.
I'm gonna go Wicked for Good.
You gonna go with Wicked for Good?
Even though it looks like Ariana Grande is on a fucking hostage.
Fucking antifreeze cleanse.
Yeah. She looks like she's been battered.
Dave, which one?
Shit. What'd you say after? Not the first three.
The fourth.
Mission Impossible?
No, not Mission Impossible. What came after that?
Sinners, Weapons, Wicked, and Zootopia.
Ugh.
And F1.
I don't think Sinners made that much money. Is this for whatever made the most money or the best one
No,
that
it's
made?
cinematic and box office achievement. It just means it's a
Okay.
good movie that they're not going to give a drama award or
It's
something
like
like that.
It's like the Offensive Player of the Year award.
Kinda, yeah.
It's the Maxwell Award.
I'll just go with. Let's go with F1 because I'm thinking international.
International.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call, actually.
Because we might not have cared about it in the U.S.
I'll pick Weapons just because I like.
You're
that
not
movie.
everybody, Jake.
I know that.
You and like 3 other people.
Okay, best TV drama. You got The Diplomat, Pluribus, Severance, Slow Horses, The Pit, and White Lotus. Shit, I watched
That's-
all of those
that's a-
except for The Diplomat.
That's a
I'm
tough
going
list.
White
Holy
Lotus.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Pluribus because they love Vince Gilligan.
I'm going White
Okay.
Lotus because they loved White Lotus last year.
I like.
They
I've
loved
been
it 2
liked
years in a
it.
row.
I liked it a little bit just because it had Uncle Baby Billy in it.
There will be a
But-
payday, hallelujah, what a payday. Payday someday.
Someday
I started watching that again.
Right.
The show is so good.
I started to write White Pluribus.
I've started watching
White-
Pluribus. Like, well, we got to get out of here, but Pluribus is
Okay.
weird. I'm not sure if I like it yet, but like I've watched 4
Oh.
episodes.
Oh, I'm gonna put The Pit.
Oh yeah, everyone's up the pit's ass.
It's good.
Is it good?
I liked
I
it.
don't like medical drama. Is it good?
It's good. It's good.
All right.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Speaking of the
more
pit,
it's more about real hospital, less drama.
all right.
speaking of the pit, we sang "Sweet Caroline"
Ba,
karaoke,
ba, ba.
and we kept screaming, "Fuck you,
Eat
pit!
shit,
Oh, eat
pit.
shit, pit!"
Shit.
Oh, and it was funny because there were 2 people in the room that understood what the joke was,
And we were singing.
and they were singing it. Okay,
Oh,
and I don't want to do comedy because comedy annoys me. It's gonna be Hacks because that's what they always pick.
Oh, is that the one with
Limited.
Owen Wilson or Luke Wilson or one of those two?
No, that was what was that called?
Wow.
Right? That was just called Wow.
Wow. You really ought to golf differently.
No, Hacks is the one about the female comedian who hires a writer and she's just a bitch to her all the time.
Oh. Never heard of it. Oh,
And
Stick.
That's Stick, yes. Fucking the redhead chick from Severance is nominated. And Bella Ramsey from The Last of Us. And obviously Rhea Seehorn from the
Pluribus.
Plumbus.
She's gonna be a dad.
Everyone has a Plumbus.
And Adam Scott got nominated from Severance. Gary Oldman from Severance.
You mean
Mark Ruffalo
Slow
from
Horses?
Cast. Oh yeah, what'd I say?
Pluribus or Severance?
I've heard it either way. Slow Horses. Noah Wiley from The Pit. And then the rest of them I don't care. It's Gene Smart. That's the one from Hacks.
More like Gene
Anyway.
Dumb. Got him.
Well, hey,
You know, these people,
Roasted.
they could have been anywhere in the
You
world,
people.
but they're here with us. We appreciate that. Hey, check it out. This one's actually going to go up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. It's going to be neat. I
Up
like
on a Wednesday.
on a Wednesday. If you like the show, follow us. Leave a review. That way other people can find us and shit. That'd be cool. Doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah,
Won't
that's a
charge
good
you-
idea.
Won't charge you shit.
Mm.
Leave a comment. All that shit. But for this episode, this edition of my show, good night, universe.
Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Fuck Indiana.
Eat
Oh.
shit. Indiana. Dun dun dun.
Doesn't quite have the same,
Doesn't have the same ring, but I still
same
like it.
snappiness
Yeah.
to it.
Google him. He's